Well, that was actually the only issue with even having a video blog. I started in '99, and PCs didn't play nice with Macs, and there were only a handful of ways you could compress video, and it was the files were too big. So what I was doing a performance art piece at the time with video called 4TVs, and so I had to solve those problems, which was having 4 televisions going at the same time and using video for that. And it kind of all intersected with me wanting to, blog about what I was doing with video. So one ran into the other, and if you look at the very first year of the journey, in like 2000, we're talking like 20-second videos that were. I still have the original files in the first couple of years, so you can actually see how tiny they were. I think they were all like 20, 30 seconds. And that was the hardest part, was just making them small enough that you think people would actually download them.
Yeah.
I mean, you'd have like a 1 megabyte file in 1999 was a commitment, The website was full of instructions for, if you have a PC, download this Windows Media Player. If you have a Mac, please download QuickTime. Do this, and this. So yeah, it was not user friendly, to say the least.
What sort of equipment were you working with?
I had a Sony Vaio, which when I was trying to do this, a commercial came on TV that showed a guy taking video, putting it in his computer, editing it, and putting it out, onto videotape or digital 8 at the moment. And I went, well, that's what I'm going to get. And I had a digital 8 camera. Soon got a mini DV camera, and yeah, it was at the time it was $300 for a 25 gigabyte hard drive. So you just didn't have a lot of space to edit on a computer. I had a stack of tapes, and I would bring in just a minute, and try to compress that just a bit, as 2000, 2001, 2002 rolled on, everything started getting really cheap in the very beginning of the century, and it was a little bit easier, but still, I mean, it took several years. I mean, until YouTube came along, until it was even feasible to try this. I don't think somebody else tried a video blog until '01 or '02. I did it for almost 2 years before somebody even attempted it again.
And when you moved to California, what was your goal?
I wanted to get the 4TVs show that I would stand on stage. There'd be 4 televisions, and I'd be a different character in each television, and then I'd be live on stage, and we'd be talking and singing and so forth. I wanted to get that seen on a national level. I thought that was like my way into the industry. And ironically, about 6 years into it, I got on CBS doing that because they had a contest called Living Room Live, meaning you don't have to go to California to become famous. You can just do this from your living room. And I did it from my living room in California, and I got on, and then I ended up getting hired by CBS to do all those characters on their national show, which led to a Comedy Central pilot, and all sorts of stuff happened from that. But it took a good 6.5, 7 years before anything legitimate happened. It was a long and winding road there at the beginning.
Anything unsuspected or surprising you found along the way?
Unsuspected or surprising about being a video blogger?
Yeah.
That people liked failure more than success. I think if I had really thought about it, I would get that. But it was kind of stunning how much voyeuristic interest there was when things were really bad, as opposed to, hey, I'm on TV. Well, whatever.
Yeah.
You got divorced? What happened? What did he do? What did you do? That kind of stuff. So I think that kind of surprised me. And then, of course, so much stuff has happened now. It is odd what gets picked up, because I do, like, sometimes I'll do a political video, and then that'll go crazy. That'll get 150, 200,000 views, and then it's really interesting how things go viral that doesn't make any sense. Like, I'll look back on my YouTube channel and say, why does this have 10,000 views? Somebody found all the videos where I cried, which found them all. I made a big channel about it. And then all these people watched men crying. And I was like, that's unbelievably creepy. I had no idea that would happen. So that's weird. I think, yeah, how much of it is out of your control. Once you put it online, it's no longer yours. And you know, there's a lesson in there.
Why did you give it up?
I thought I was going to get famous. And I thought, man, wouldn't this be awesome if somebody documented, you know, their rise to fame. And I was on the radio before that, and I had all these radio listeners that, you know, I was going out to California and they wanted to see what happened. So I thought, I'll do this. And I literally, I thought it'd be 6 months, you know, 18 years later, right? I thought it'd be 6 months, and you know, there became almost a therapy of continuing to do it, showing that I hadn't given up. So I kind of felt like if I ever stopped doing this, then everybody's going to be like, he didn't make it, you know. But as long as I kept doing it, there was still hope. And then, of course, as life happened, I ended up getting divorced, and then that became part of the video blog, and pretty soon it just becomes a way for you to chronicle, you know, and document your life, and it has less and less to do with specifically trying to be famous. And now I have kids and different businesses, and I still do stuff with showbiz as well. But yeah, at the beginning was just, I didn't want to look like I gave up. And then once I was recognized as the longest running, well, shit, I guess I got to do that forever now. Like, I can't, how can I let that? It's like I feel like Cal Ripken. Like, I can't. I got a streak. I guess I'm doing this the rest of my life now. You know.